true that this president and this attorney general both receive criticism because they happen to be African American and don't receive some criticism because they happen to be African American. The president himself has said that. But for George Will and Britt Hume to brook this kind of position says that they are so drunk with their own privilege that they don't even know that they have it. That's how high the high happens to be.
All right, folks, welcome back. Goldie Taylor on MSNBC responding to comments made by Britt Hume about, the fact that Barack Obama and Eric Holder have actually, in many instances, benefited from the fact that they're black. Of course, they both recently played the race card and claimed the opposite, and so has the left. Many on the left are coming out. Congressman Steve Israel, who runs the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, he said Sunday that a significant part of the Republican Party is animated by racism. Chris Matthews said on Hardball the other day, we're swimming in racism. So the card is being joining us now is the author of the brand new bestseller, Guardian of the Republic, the great retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel and former Florida Congressman Allen West. Hello, sir.
How you doing, Steve? Happy Passover.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Alan, and congratulations on the success of the book.
Thank you so much. It was a labor of love, and we've been out, been in New York, Philadelphia, state of Washington, California, and I have my first local book signing down here in South Florida tomorrow night in Deerfield Beach.
Great. What time? Do you know?
I believe 7 o'clock, Deer Creek Country Club in Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Great. All right, everybody get out there. I know we have a lot of people down in Florida watching this show. All right, so what is going on here with this race card being played? Is this just another, like the war on women and, the wages? And is this just another avenue that the Democrats have ginned up here to take down the road to November, since they know they're going to get slaughtered in many respects?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a laughable hypocrisy, Steve, when you think about what do they say when black conservatives are attacked by whites or even blacks?
Nothing.
They say absolutely nothing. So this is their fallback position whenever they don't have anywhere else to go. And to have an attorney general who is clearly in the wrong on so many issues to run over to the National Action Network of Al Sharpton and cry like a little baby that, they don't like me because I'm black, that's despicable and disgusting. And really, it's a slap in the face to every single black person in the United States of America who has achieved any great accomplishments. You never, when Condoleezza Rice was getting pummeled, you never saw her run anywhere and talk about they don't like me because I'm a black woman. So every one of these people, this Goldie lady, Steve Israel, Chris Matthews, they need to just stop it, because the American people see through this gimmick that they are trying to perpetuate.
And another speaker at Al Sharpton's, I can't believe it, Al Sharpton's National Action Network was none other than President Obama, who, really viciously, in my opinion, attacked Republicans for, not wanting black people to vote and making it harder for black people to vote. Again, and saying that in the last, I don't know, citing some study that he claimed he saw, that in the last X amount of years, there's been only 10 documented cases of voter fraud. I mean, a president to go to a place like that, the man with a history like Al Sharpton, and give that kind of, I thought Barack Obama, and I heard somebody say this the other day and it struck me, isn't he half black and half white? Couldn't he have been the great uniter? Look at him. Look what he's doing to this country.
Yeah, but the point is, this is about political power, and you will use anything for political power. Look, if no one is talking about the fact that in April 2009, President Obama canceled the D.C. school voucher program, and that is one of the worst school systems in the United States of America. And he basically told deserving, underprivileged black children that they can't have the same opportunities that he's providing his daughters going to Sidwell Friends. Now, you want to talk about something that's racist, unleashing, Eric Holder, the first black attorney general, against the school voucher program down in Louisiana, once again going after minority children, or embracing Bill de Blasio, and you know what he's doing with the charter schools there in Harlem, the Success Academy, which is one of the most, overperforming schools in that city. So who's the real racist here? And when you look at the history of the Democrat Party, It's not a good history with the black community. And now you look at what they're doing in our inner cities, being the Detroit, Chicago, my hometown of Atlanta. They're just decimating the black community, but yet they want to continue to try to cry racism because that is what they will use to try to drive out a black vote in these midterm elections who really don't care.
What do you think, Alan, of Ben Carson's revelation? We know that he sat there at the National Prayer Breakfast in 2013, and he was asked at the time, because he spoke against the president, he spoke against what the president had to say with regard to health care, Obamacare, and other issues, and not only was, I believe, he audited after that, but supposedly, well, not supposedly, but he says in his upcoming book that he was asked at the time for an apology, to call President Obama and apologize for offending Obama. I mean, what does that say? What does that tell you when the first black president of the United States wants such a successful fellow black person to call and apologize to him because he was offended? What does that whole scenario say to you?
Well, the first thing is that, Ben Carson is a conservative, so that is a reason why he has to be denigrated, demeaned, and discredited. So when you understand that this is probably the most thin-skinned person to ever occupy the White House, there is no transparency there other than the fact of his arrogance that we all know about and his obtuse manner in dealing with people that oppose his views. And to have a acclaimed black professional in the medical field, an astounding neurosurgeon like Ben Carson, to stand up there and really say points counter to the philosophy and ideology of President Obama, understanding that fear, intimidation, coercion is the means by which liberal progressives operate, sure, I really believe that it's probably quite valid that he was called and asked to apologize to the president. And hopefully he laughed when that call came.
Yeah, well, he says he never made the call, and good for him for never making the call. Let me ask you about the revelation that we talked about on the show a little bit earlier. New IRS documents covered by Judicial Watch, they say show that Lois Lerner intended to, or wanted at least, to sic the Justice Department on some of the targeted conservative groups, and also wanted the FEC, Federal Elections Commission, where she used to work, to also go after some of the targeted conservative groups. I mean, now at least I'm starting to see why this woman took the fifth.
Well, a year ago when she did it the first time, after reading an opening statement, then saying that she declared the fifth, she should have been held in contempt that day. They should have had all the proceedings ready to have that done. But there is without a doubt something very nefarious, probably criminal, went on, and the IRS is abusing their power. I mean, it has truly become a weapon of mass destruction in many different ways. And again, you see an administration that I wish they would show the same type of animus to the true enemies of the United States of America and not just the people that are their perceived political opposition. If this were a Republican administration and this was a Republican member, someone in the IRS.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
This would be crazy.
Yeah.
But there is smoke here, and you know about the emails from Elijah Cummings as well. So there is some incredible culpability, and no telling how high it goes.
Hey, listen, Alan, thank you so much, and continued success with the book, and also please, have a great Easter, and to you and your lovely wife and your lovely family, and we look forward to chatting with you the next time, sir.
Thanks so much, Steve, and enjoy your Passover with your family.
Thank you very much. The great Alan West, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Steve Malzberg Show. I think he put it perfectly. Obama tried to demonize, demean, and diminish, Ben Carson, and the whole media has tried to do that.